There's a brand new Atari 2600 coming out, and it's HDMI, so it's more like a modern console for your TV, but it plays the old Atari 2600 cartridges and 7800 cartridges. So it's like having an old console with HDMI out, and because of that, there's some things about it that's making me hesitate getting it or pre-ordering it. I'll get into that later, but first this is what they're offering. The console is a replica of the original 4-switch Atari 2600. It has the same plugins as the old controllers, so if you have old hardware you can use it with this thing. It comes with a standard CX40 controller. It's called the CX40 Plus. You get one of those, so if you want player 2 you'll have to buy an extra one. And it comes with a 10-in-1 cartridge which has 10 games, which I'll put on the screen here. It also has a widescreen mode for HD TV, so you can plug it into your HDMI TV and it'll look great. Maybe it's upscaling the games. I mean, upscaling Atari 2600 games might sound funny, but they can look good on a newer TV, just like the mini consoles make them look good. If you ever tried plugging an old Atari into your new HDMI TV, you know it doesn't really look the best. It's releasing November 2023 and you can pre-order it on their website now for $130 US. Also on the website it says it's only available to ship in USA, but the website does say that international availability is coming soon, so keep an eye out on that if you want one and you're not in the US. If you pre-order it, you might be disappointed. Here's why. This is another new Atari product. This is the Atari 2600 Flashback X mini console, and there's 2 controller ports to use the old hardware. The thing about this though, it's an emulation console. It emulates the games, puts it on your TV in HD, it looks great, but who remembers the drama on this channel with the paddle controllers? The thing about this console is it emulates the games, but it does not recognize paddle controllers the way it should. It's a little bit glitchy. This was made by a company called Games. The new console that's coming out is made by Atari. So the hardware on this could be completely different than the new Atari coming out. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, if the new Atari, however it works, it's taking your game cartridge, it's doing something in the console to output it to your TV at HDMI. So within that process, I'm wondering, will that new console detect these the way they should? There's a lot of games that use the paddle controllers, not just the tennis controllers, there's racing paddle controllers as well. And you gotta wonder, will this new console work with it? I don't know, but it's something to think about. If you're thinking about pre-ordering this, you have to realize that it's not the same as just buying an Atari 2600 and 7800 again and just playing your games. There's some stuff that might not work. And they actually have a games compatibility PDF on the website where you can pre-order it. So I'll put a link down in the description to that PDF so you can see what works and what doesn't. But there's a lot of games that have come out over recent decades that are homebrew games. I'm thinking about games like Halo 2600 that were released. Will they work on this? So yeah, those are just some things that I thought about that made me hesitate pre-ordering it, and I thought I'd share that information with you because there might be some things that you'll want out of the system as well that might not work. So you might want to wait until it's reviewed first and just make sure that if you buy this, you're getting what you want out of it. There's a lot of Atari fans on YouTube, and I hear you, so I'm curious to know. Do you want to pre-order this? Are you interested in it? Would you rather just play the old system on a CRT TV? What do you want out of this thing? Let me know down in the comments because I'm curious to hear what people's thoughts are on this since the announcement. And if you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe and like the video. It helps me out a lot and I appreciate all of you. So thanks again for tuning in and I'll see you in the next one.